Hi guys, Kieran here from Killing Up Barbecue, and today we're going to be making a marinade for char siu pork. We're going to start with 4 tablespoons of honey. Next we've got 4 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. And again, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. 4 tablespoons of minced ginger. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 4 tablespoons of Chinese cooking wine, tablespoons of Chinese five spice, 2 tablespoons of red pepper flakes. Now if you can find Korean red pepper, even better. A teaspoon of salt. You don't need much more salt because the soy will add to that. A teaspoon of black pepper. 2 tablespoons of fermented red tofu. Now you probably can't find this in your grocery store, but any good Asian grocery store will have this, no problem. That stuff mixed in a big bowl and just stir it around until it's mixed in nice and thoroughly. What we're going to use is a pork neck, or pork scotch it's also called. What I like about this is there's not a lot to trim off. There's a couple of fatty bits there that we might trim back. But generally speaking, it's a pretty consistent piece of meat. So we're going to cut this down into long strips. We might butterfly it out a little bit and then trim it into 4 to 6 pieces, depending on the size of your pork neck. They're generally anywhere between, say, 1.8 to 2.5 kilos. And a little goes a long way with this stuff. Alright, now we're just going to put these strips into the marinade. Just going to massage them a little bit, make sure we get all that flavour in every bit of piece. Right, now we've got this all marinated. What we're going to do is put some plastic wrap over the bowl and we'll refrigerate this overnight. You can do this for 2 days if you want. 3 days is probably pushing it, being pork, but 2 days is fine. And what we'll do, because there is a lot of marinade there, we'll baste it as we grill it. So what we're going to do with the char siu pork is some pickled vegetables. Very easy thing to do. I advise doing it probably about 2 or 3 days before you plan on doing the char siu pork, but that's okay. We're just going to do it the day before and still be good. So what we're starting off with is a cup of warm water, and then to that we will add a cup of rice wine vinegar. And then a cup of white sugar. I'll also add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, and that's pretty much your pickling ingredients ready to go. Now what we're going to add to it, and you can choose what vegetables you like. I like to use carrot, cucumber, red chilli and ginger. So I'm going to cut these up into matchsticks and we're going to throw them in this jar and refrigerate it overnight. Alright, so we've just got our chopped vegetables here. We've got some cucumber, carrot, chilli and ginger. Ginger is probably my favourite part to this. It gives a nice spiciness to the pickled vegetables. We've added some garlic into the brine as well. So I'm just going to throw all this in now and hope that it doesn't overflow. Guys, we're back here with day 2 and we've marinated the pork necks in the char siu sauce we made yesterday. As you can see, they're nicely coated, got a great colour to them, and we're going to start grilling them pretty soon. So we'll head over to the PK Grill. The beauty about these is we can just direct grill, so get your smoker or barbecue as hot as you can, and we're just going to throw these over the top. Like anything, we don't want to overcrowd it, so we'll just leave it like this and we'll baste it as it cooks. Guys, we're just flipping these pork necks over a bit. This is the sort of char we're after. Generally speaking, that's the sort of thing we're looking for. Char siu pork here. As you can see, it's nice and caramelised all the way around. That's all you want to see. Nothing wrong with a bit of blackness. Gives a bit of texture to it as well. Just going to slice this